Sean, as always, thanks for your time. Starting in the third race, first leg of the place accumulator, you've got a son of Pomodoro, cracking last run.
Yes, Gold Lightning needed to be gelded. He seems to be coming on the right way. From that draw, he's got to have a decent chance.
Okay, Viva Pipa, very good, courageous victory in her penultimate start. What are you expecting?
Yeah, it was obviously with the age group, but however, Alexander's horse came and won again in a really strong race, which does give us confidence. She did run in a group race with fillies last time, maybe just out of her depth, maybe found the mile a touch too far. I'm hopeful she can step up and have a chance here.
Marvellous. And then on to the fifth race where you've got Colour of Light.
I thought her first attempt at feature company last time out was not bad at all. I think she should be competitive.
You've always had a fairly decent regard for Wondrous Climber. He's now sort of started to deliver.
Yeah, he's going about it the right way, Andrew. Obviously, from such a strong family, we always hopeful that the pedigree kicks in, and it seems to be doing that. However, he's under sufferance at the weights. He's got those two females getting their sex allowance, which counts for a bit over this distance. However, he is on the up, and we're hoping that he can step up and do the business here.
Excellent. Then on to the eighth race where you've got the pair of Genesis and Volcanic Sunset.
Yeah, Volcanic Sunset has been a little bit disappointing. Well, I haven't quite worked him out, let's put it that way. And that he works really well, and he's a nice horse. He just hasn't delivered, but maybe this is the right course and distance for him. Blinkers off, decent draw. I think he'll be thereabouts. And Genesis has been coming along the right way, and I think he's ready to actually start winning races.
Adam, we've been doing these interviews for quite some time, and I know there's always been big expectations of Very Max. At last, he started to put his act together, and well, he's become quite a consistent horse, but it looks like he's got it all to do with the weights.
Yeah, Andrew, I think you're right. He's a horse that we've always said that he's got ability, and he just needs to put it together. It's nice to see that he's been running consistently. Unfortunately, you know, he's been penalised for his consistency. For one win, he's gone up 9 points in the merit rating, of which 3 of those points are for 2 seconds. And if you look at the number one, his last 2 races he's run second, and he hasn't had a point at all. So probably be tough to beat him at the weights. And you know, leaves us questioning why he's handicapped that way, but I'm sure that, as they usually do, would be able to justify their reasoning behind that.
Okay, we move on to the fourth race now, where you've got Perfect Tigress, the mount of Gavin Lerena, and Amanika, who's the mount of Cabello Mazzignani.
Yeah, so Perfect Tigress, she's also a consistent filly that we think could be competitive in the 3-year-old features coming up in the new year. Really happy with her last 2 runs on the inside track. The way she races probably would lead us to think that inside track not the most ideal track for her, but she still run competitively over it. So I think she'll be very competitive over the 1400 on the stand side.
And the stable companion?
Amanika, you know, first run for the stable. She's a filly that she's got a lovely action on her. She puts up some good work at home. Coming off quite a bit of a layoff, we thought that the 4-kilo claim could be into her and advantage to her. And it'll be nice to see how she features. We'll be happy if she could be competitive and run into the minor money, but I think she'll be in need of the run.
Okay, then we've got a horse that definitely won't be short of fitness. Tapansy, he'll be ready as a robber's dog.
Yeah, Tapenzi's like a fine red wine. He seems to just be getting better with age, and he's enjoying his racing and staying sound, so touch wood that continues. Lovely horse to own. You know, it's Clive's birthday on Saturday, so I'm really hoping that he can pull a rabbit out the hat, Tapenzi, and put it all together, because we know when he does put it together, he can run with the best of them. And if he happens to do it on the day, it'll be a nice birthday present for Clive.
Yeah, it's a testament to some good patience, because he was a handful earlier on in his career. He was a bit of a loony at the tracks.
Yeah, he was. As a young horse, he was tough to train, but he seemed to put his act together on the training tracks, and now he's just got to get more consistent on the racing tracks, and maybe he can pull 1 or 2 wins consecutively, which would be lovely for us.
Steve, always good to chat to you. Let's talk about your runners for Saturday, Turffontein, stand side.
Yeah, I've got 3 runners. 2 guns in Super Mufti on a 2,000 meter assessment plate, It is a bit of a strong field. There's I think I made 99, etc. in there, but it's more of just a conditioning run because I want to try them over the further distance, the 2000s, possibly a 2.4. So they've been running in 14 miles. So I'm just going the further distance in the assessment plate to see where they are and if they can handle the 2000. So I'm expecting maybe, a 4th or 5th I'll be happy with. It's quite a strong field.
Yeah, so it's serving a very constructive purpose.
Yeah, look, they pay up to 8th place, so you get a little check if you run, 6th, 7th, or 8th. So that's a bit of consolation for going out. But yeah, it will be nice just to see where they are. If they finish the race off and run within 5 lengths, I'll be happy.
Okay, and your last runner for the day?
We'll have SAMARRA. She's quite a nice runner. I expect a big run from her. Gavin's back on board, and she's got a decent draw in 8.
I'm sure that Gavin always likes to help the family out, but by the same token, he wants to win. He likes to get on horses that have got live chances.
Yeah, definitely. He's ridden her 3 times now, so it's nice that he's stuck with her. So I'm sure he can feel a bit of potential coming there. And she's really in a good place. She's conditioned well, and she's in a good place for this run.